everyone. Hey. Just some thoughts for today. Things that I've been thinking about for the longest regarding this natural hair care movement. I've seen so many people are becoming natural that I've never even thought they would become natural. They themselves have said they will never do it, or they've just talked so negatively, or even encourage people to go natural and to embrace who they are, and now they are natural, and I'm just like, wow, I commend you for doing that, you know. But also, to me, with this natural hair care movement thing, it's not a movement for me, because I know a lot of people out there are saying, well, it's a movement, I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon, or it's a movement, they're gonna go perm or cream off them hair again. But to me, it is more than just a movement. To me, it's a lifestyle. This is who God created me to be. This is the way I was born, and it's about time that we as women embrace ourselves in the way God has created us. For, you know, the Bible says we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous is thy works. So I was just saying, you know, we as women, we tend to have fault with everything. Faults with our hair. And the funny thing about it, it's not only black ethnicity, it's also women of all racial ethnicity. We always find faults with ourselves. Funny thing, Caucasian ethnicity, they want their hair to be big. So they tease it out and everything, and they want their hair to be wavy, so they crimp it up or they roller set it up and everything. So it's so funny, the Asian ethnicity is the same. They want to have like a fro sometimes. It's like we really cannot please ourselves, like for real. We really, this world will just have you going on and on and on and living, and you will never be pleased with the way God have made you. And so this is not a movement for me. This is a lifestyle. I've personally got convicted by God in regards to just loving the way He made me. I've always wanted to go natural, but I never had the, I guess, the heart or the patience too, because I've heard so many myths like, you're gonna fall off, so many discouraging words like, why are you gonna grow out your hair, relax the hair all the way to your waist, you're gonna turn around and go natural, you're gonna have to cut off all of that because it's gonna fall off. You know, people tend to not motivate others if they're seeing that others are doing something good for themselves. People tend to just have the worst things to say to discourage people. And so I went through that process of up and down, because I grew my hair out to my waist while it was relaxed. And so I knew I could do this whole natural thing, because inside of me I just wanted to be natural, because I knew something wasn't right to me. I did not feel right. I didn't feel like I was in the image of God, like how God had created me in the first place to be. And so gradually I saw a friend of mine, and she motivated me to become natural. I saw her do it, and I was like, if she could do it, I could do it. Like, if she could enter the process and make up her mind, I could do this. And this was a decision I would never regret. I shall never regret. I am loving that decision that I made. And I'm just really loving who I am now. And I realized that I have been motivating so many women, even at work. A lot of women at work have natural hair, but they're hiding their natural hair under their weaves, and you wouldn't even know. And all of a sudden I see them come out. They're like, oh girl, I love your hair, look at mine. Or they ask me questions like, how do you get your hair like that? Because I'm gonna finally wear my own hair. And it's just so wonderful to see that I can set an example, and I could motivate women to embrace the way God have made them and not try to hide under other things. And this goes for various things, because as women we tend to find faults with ourselves, and I believe that's just the way the world have portrayed us to be. And that is where far came about. Fabulously Far Above Rubies. It's really not just about here. It's really about what's within. What is going on in these women, in us, in myself, that I have to portray myself a certain way to the world? What is going on inside of me why I have to look a certain way to attract a certain person? It's more than just me combing my hair and having a beautiful style and growing my hair out. There is something behind that. And so as the president of Fabulously Far Above Rubies, this is where it came about. I want to reach out to as much women. That's the charge that God placed over my life. I know people take it as a laughing stock. Oh, hair girl. It's not just about hair, because you have to understand that there are women out there suffering because of internal issues, and it manifests out on their body in the way they dress, in the way they comb their hair, and no one is dealing with it. In the churches these days, no one is really dealing with it. There isn't really an opportunity where we could sit women down and we could implement men and really look into to what is the matter, what's going on, to bring back women to that genesis factor, where the reason why God created a woman was because Adam needed a helpmeet. And so those are the things that it's just inside of me, from just going natural, from my convictions from God, and from creating far. And I just wanted to express that to you guys. Let me know what you think. And for those who are newly natural, go ahead and embrace the way God have made you, but do not hop on onto this natural movement. Make sure it's a movement of your heart, something that God placed in your heart, a conviction. Because if it's not that, then you won't be on solid ground. You would just go back and be your old self. And ladies, I just want to motivate you to just be who God have created you to be. Don't allow the world to change you, and the world to dictate to you what you should wear, how you should look. Be an example. Be separated from this world. Okay? Love you guys. Bye.